You also shed light in the same vein about what Eisenhower warned about regarding military contractors, military corporations, on advertisement, from Newsweek to the time at the time advertising time, and he has this incredible quote that you prominently place in the book that says, "Housewives didn't stock up on bombs, but they could be swept up in the drumbeat of a war economy."
This got under Eisenhower's skin so much. He hated seeing in magazines, popular magazines, pictures of missiles, from companies that were building missiles or nuclear weapons or long-range missiles. It made him amazingly upset. Who, by the way, he had a short temper. That was one of his things that he conceded. He got angry sometimes. Sometimes about small things. He liked to swing a golf club on the south lawn, and the squirrels got in the way. And he used to get really upset about the squirrels, and he told them one time, "Gather up all the squirrels and put them in the Rock Creek Park." And his assistant said, "They have as much right to be there as you do." And she got very upset, the secretary, Ann Whitman. Anyway, and he had an anger drawer. When he was mad at somebody, he would write down their name and put it in the drawer of the desk. That's an aside. But he would get really upset about those ads. And he would have bipartisan meetings where they'd talk about nuclear missiles, and they were talking about how many they needed, and Republicans and Democrats were talking about stepping up the numbers that they need. And there's this iconic moment in the cabinet room where he slams down his hand and he says, "GD, how many times do you have to kill a man?" Because he knew that the U.S. had enough missiles to kill and destroy the world many times over. And so it really got under his skin when Kennedy was campaigning for president and said there was a U.S. missile gap, that the Soviets were churning out missiles faster than the Eisenhower administration was. And he knew that not to be true, which is why some of the skepticism early on about Kennedy generated from Eisenhower, and something that he dealt with in the transition in these 3 days and came to appreciate Kennedy's smarts and his abilities.